Hey guys, welcome back to KB Finance. It's Keyshawn Brown here. I'm sorry I haven't posted in the last couple of weeks. The last semester of college is here, and we're at the end of it, and finals and all that stuff coming up. Teachers start to just throw assignments at you, but everything's all right. I do have some great news. We hit 100 subscribers. I think right now at this very moment we are at maybe 100. Hold on, I'm gonna check. We are at 123 subscribers. And what's crazy was I was looking at when I first started, and I had 9 subscribers, a couple of months ago. I know 100 subscribers isn't that much. We still need a good bit to finally get monetized, and we still need to work on the watch hours. But it just feels good that I put in the time and effort, and I figure out how to the algorithm in YouTube a little bit, and I got 100 subscribers. So we're chipping at the monetization goal little by little. Today I'm going to talk about it's a really big topic, but I'm going to talk about the housing market. And the biggest question that I see on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram is, will the house market crash? Now, I'm no real estate agent, I'm no house market guru or expert. This is just me just looking from the outside, and what I know about previous market crashes, and I know history repeats itself. So, in my logic, when this question is asked to me, I go, okay, let's see here. For about the past, I want to say 7 years, houses and properties have been bought at cheap, or they're bought at a good price, but they're sold for 3 times that price. With inflation and all that coming, well, inflation happens every year. So with all these factors coming in, it's more of, I believe in the next 2 to 3 years, maybe 5, the housing market is going to crash, simply because history repeats itself. What happened in 2008, the last time that this happened? What happened, when something is bought and sold, pumped and dumped, when something is bought and sold from an astronomically high price, and wow, it comes back, it's really not worth this much, people don't want to pay that price for it, then okay, housing market is going to crash. But what I will say, well, there will be certain areas in which the housing market is going to crash. For instance, in California, the housing market isn't going to crash. California is a very expensive place to live. It's been since it was created. So I don't believe that housing market is going to crash. Florida housing market probably isn't going to crash because there's more people moving in there. We got New York, all those northern states. But when we talk about the housing market, we have to look somewhere. Okay, the price is going up, but is there people moving into this place? Is there something that's going to be built? Is a headquarters going to move here? That's the thing that you have to really look at when you're talking about housing and property and real estate in general. So a place to where I feel might crash, because it depends on where you're looking, because the housing market isn't going to crash altogether, because in some places this is really helping out the community and the state and wherever it is. But what I feel a housing market is going to crash is probably, I want to say a good place would probably be, let me see, Virginia. Virginia is one of those places to where people are moving from, but the housing price is going up. Why? Because I think the thing in Virginia is they started too late, more of the say, and they're trying to. I saw one on Zillow. I just like to look at houses for in the future. It gives me sort of a motivational boost to keep going, don't stop, don't give up. 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath for $375,000 in Virginia. Yeah, so, and the thing is, people are moving from Virginia. I understand that they have the DMV or whatever that means. I guess the boroughs for Virginia, but I don't believe that's good enough for it to maintain what it's trying to do in the housing market. Now I'm going to talk about what I'm more into, and that's gotta pop the bling. But I'm going to talk about what I'm more into, what I more have a better understanding is investing in real estate. Now you ask me, is the market going to crash? I say yeah, in certain areas, but I would have asked, is it a good time to invest in the market? Is this a good time, to set up a Fundrise account? Is this a good time to invest in the housing market? I say yeah, it's always a good time to invest. Because we can't predict if the market's going to up, down, or flatline. How do you invest in the housing market? Easily. You can invest in a REIT. If you don't have money, if you don't have 100, 150, 200 grand up front to buy a property, renovate it, sell it for more, then a REIT is your best option. If you know what an index fund is, you know what a REIT is, but I'm going to explain it to you in case you don't know. A REIT is basically a bunch of housing projects put together, and then you buy into that, and then you reap the benefits. You reap the returns. That's basically what a REIT is. It's just like an index fund. Actually, I will make a video on my top 5 REITs that I am actually invested in, and you guys are going to be proud of me because the last video I showed my investment portfolio was around $700 to $800. Now it's well over 2,000. So it's growing a lot, and most of that is from gains. But yeah, I'm gonna go over a video of the top 5 REITs and also what my portfolio is looking like because I bought more. And I know you guys saw that they also made Reddit public, and I was able to buy into that when it was like at 30 something bucks when it first entered the market. And it's at like 40 something, and I was able to buy in, and I was able to make money. I made a good chunk of change, I will say that. I'm doing pretty good. So, is the housing market going to crash? Yes, but in certain states, in certain areas, in certain cities. It's not going to all come crashing down like it did in 2008. I would hope not. I pray it won't. And I believe that also because mainly a lot of people start paying cash now. They aren't relying on the banks. They started paying cash, and I've noticed that because my dad, he's in the real estate and all that stuff. He said people from up north in New York come and pay cash, and they only take a small portion for credit, which I understand why that's a support beam for the market not to crash. Let me see. So like I said, I'm gonna do those 2 videos on the top 5 REITs and also what I have going on in my portfolio. But I'm also going to make a video on college, how to save for college. and how to prepare for college financially, because I know people who is viewing this, they're probably going to college, thinking about going to college, might want to go back to college. But I'm going to tell you guys now that I'm going to make a video on that. And the video is going to be very informational. It's probably going to be longer, probably around 30 minutes. I know this video is going to be around 11 to 12, maybe 13 minutes, because it's just a quick chat about how I feel about this, how people are wondering if the market's going to crash. But I don't think it's going to be as bad as it was in 2008, but the market is going to crash in certain areas in the country. Is it a good time to invest? It's always a good time to invest. If you have the money, don't wait, because no matter how you look at it, you're going to have losses, you're going to have gains. But the longer you hold, you are going to have gains. It's guaranteed almost, especially with index funds and REITs. But I hope this video answered the question that you guys have answered. What did I just say? Anyway, scratch that. I hope this video answered you guys' question. But there's nothing to be afraid of. There's not going to be another 2008. I hope not. I can't predict it. I'm not an expert. But I don't believe that there is. Other than that, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, hit the like button, and leave a comment. If you're a returning viewer, share, leave a comment, and a like. Other than that, you guys have a nice day.